just one of those podcasts where you don't want a podcast, but you need caffeine, so you're gonna do it anyway.
Dude, that's quite the intro, man.
Thanks.
That's like, it's more hype than our usual one. No, God, no. Come on, that was like last week.
No,
man.
see what I wanted to do was do the Limp Bizkit podcast part 2.
I know you did.
And not only that, but I wanted to make a whole series of podcasts about Limp Bizkit. And we could just go on and we could go in depth and talk about the meanings behind every song and the band members and their childhoods and compare live shows.
So a solo podcast you're thinking for that one?
Dude, I might if you're not on board with this. I might just make it myself.
Man, come on, dude. You know me. I'd say yes just to watch how miserable it would be. And then to see you
about? We established last episode that Limp Bizkit is the best band of all time.
I know we did, but here's what's going to happen. Is it's going to turn into the same thing that happened when you were like, dude, you know what we should do? We should sit down. We should watch all the Fast and the Furious movies. It's going to sound like a really freaking funny, awesome idea in the beginning. And then about the fourth movie, we realized we made a huge mistake.
Yeah. Wow, those movies suck.
I have a feeling it's just going to turn right into another one of those situations.
You know, I've been watching. This is nothing. This is not on topic. I'm sorry, but look, it's important that I tell you this.
All right.
I've been watching that 70s show a lot.
Okay.
Been rewatching it. I'm on season 4, and the actors are like in their mid to late 20s, but they're playing like 17-year-olds.
Right.
And it's like so obvious that they're like adults, it's very awkward. And it reminded me of Fast and the Furious 3 Tokyo Drift with the one kid that's supposed to be like 17 and he's like clearly almost 30. And then when they do the scene that takes place right after where part 3 ends, like in part 6 or whatever it was, when Vin Diesel goes over to Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to take place like seconds after part 3, but in real time it's been like 10 years. So now the guy is like balding and he's clearly like
10 years
almost
older,
40, and he's still supposed to be a 17-year-old. And I don't know why I thought of that, and then I thought of you.
Yeah. What? Am I balding? And
no, just I watched that movie with you, so it made me think of you. Yeah.
But anyway, my point being, I refuse to do that again, and I feel like the Limp Bizkit version is just gonna happen again, dude. We're gonna get into like 2-3 songs in, and it'll be like, "This is freaking funny, man. This is awesome." And then like by the 4th song, we're like, "Why did we do this? Why did we think this was funny?"
I guess we'll never know until we try.
Oh God, that's what you said about Fast and the Furious. We all know how that turned out. Not good.
Not so fast and not so furious.
Oh God.
What's the opposite of furious?
Calm? I don't.
So slow and calm.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are we doing today?
Well, energy drinks. I guess that's what we're doing. We're drinking energy drinks, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we figured we would do an episode on energy drinks because they're a very popular and famous thing, with the youth of America.
Right. We've got quite a history with them.
Hello, fellow kids. We're going to be talking about energy drinks today.
We're going to talk about stuff that you talk about.
Yeah. Now, an energy drink in concept, dude, is it's a very intriguing thing because you have soda,
Right.
You've got like your sugar and caffeine and everything in a sparkly beverage, your soda. But people were like, you know what? Soda's not enough.
No.
The boost we get from soda is not enough. We need to put more shit into this shit that's already shit. And so they're like, what can we do? We got taurine, which what does that do? I don't know.
Who knows?
We got what's the other one? Starts with a G.
Gorine, not Gorine. I know what you.
Hang on.
I think it's in this one.
Hang on. Okay, it's not in this one.
Taurine. No, this is just got like.
What the fuck?
Didn't they take it out of
ginseng?
Ginseng. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, which comes from a plant. I know that.
Plants are cool.
Yeah. Plants are cool.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what you wanted me to do with that information. Comes from a plant.
Well, other
yeah.
things come from plants that are nice.
That's true.
Flowers.
We are recording in a flower shop, so
Whoa.
yeah.
Inception.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah, so they needed to create something that would give you more fuel, more drive, more energy, and probably make you even more sick in the long run.
yeah, that sounds about right.
And thus the energy drink was born. But what was the first energy drink?
You know, I was sitting here trying to figure that out, and you know, it's really tough because back then, like way back in like the early 1900s or like 1900s? Yeah.
1900s. Okay. So
Like early 1900s you had
around the time the potato chip was invented.
right. Well, during that time you had soda that in essence had like cocaine in it. So
Yeah.
they called those energy drinks.
Ah.
So, but those were like your Coke and your Pepsi nowadays. They just had a little help in them way back when.
We could all use a little help.
Right, until I guess there was some law passed that they couldn't have those things in those drinks. I wonder why.
Just the man keeping us down.
Right. And then there seems to be some history. Like there was Lucozade, which is like a Japanese, looks like.
Okay.
Energy
Leave it to
drink
Japan.
producer.
They're always creating everything first.
Yeah, and it was kind of like a energy drink for aiding in recovery, but it was more for like a hospital drink kind of
Okay.
thing. And then kind of like the 70s and 80s seems to be where it picks up to be more of like there looks like there was Japan had some form of an quote unquote, they weren't calling them energy drinks, but they were to help you feel awake and help you feel good. Those were in like the 60s, and then 85 you get your first Jolt Cola, which was one of the first ones that was just kind of like, it's got twice the caffeine of every other soda. Like it really, that was part of their marketing, was the fact that how much caffeine was in it. And then that went on for a while, and then like looks like PepsiCo introduced Josta, which was the first energy drink.
The fuck is Josta?
I don't know, but let's see. 1995, PepsiCo launched Josta, the first energy drink introduced by a major U.S. drink company. Okay.
Okay, so
But
Pepsi...
it was discontinued in 99, but then they restarted it with the Amp brand.
Ah. So, in a way, Amp is kind of the ill-gotten, like, son twice removed of the first energy drink.
Right. I don't know how much. I was just looking to see if there was. It was,
like if the ingredients were the same.
Yeah, it just doesn't look
it.
like. I doubt it. I mean, maybe.
But it has the lineage though.
Yeah, if you're looking at lineage and like kind of
Yeah.
way back when, then yeah, you're looking at Amp as like your primary.
Wow. I didn't see that one coming, guys.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a picture of what Josta looked like, just to be like, have I seen that?
Josta.
Just out of curiosity.
Josta. I feel like it would have somebody jousting on the
I hope so.
Josta.
Because that makes complete sense, man.
If you're creating an energy drink right now, put somebody jousting on the can. I bet it will sell.
Probably. Oh yeah, no, dude, I've definitely never seen that before. I don't think.
No.
Nope. Well, I mean, it was only around for 4 years, from 95 to 99, so that's why. But
yeah, but
yet again, it looks like a soda, just like a regular soda with extra stuff in it. So yeah, I mean, let me see if they go into whether there's an actual.
Sounds like Java. You would think that like it would have some kind of coffee thing to it.
Yeah. Which who know that's now a thing where now you can
get coffee in your energy drink?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it. Well, I like this kind. Starbucks. The double shots, triple shots.
But in essence, that's just espresso in a can, really.
Yeah, it's basically just coffee.
Yeah.
But it's in a can that's like an energy drink.
Oh, yeah. See, that's how they get you. All right, backtracking a little bit. So, I mean, they did it.
What did they do with their energy.
I mean, Red Bull was introduced in the U.S. in 97.
1997.
1997.
You know, I actually thought it would be earlier than that.
I mean, it's got its roots. I guess it's a Austria/Thailand drink, or that's where the country of origin is, and that was out of like the 70s ish. It looks, and then, but I mean, let's be honest, dude. If we're just going, if instead of me reading this article, if I'm just going off of pure memory and like what I remember, like this one was the one that kicked it off. Like,
yeah.
Like Red Bull hit the. Well, I remember a little while when like Jolt was the thing, like because there were some kids who was like, "Oh, it's all I drink is Jolt Cola because it's got like a lot of caffeine in it."
Yeah.
But then Red Bull comes around, and I can remember like Red Bull becoming a huge thing, and then it wasn't too long after Red Bull that like Amps showed up, Full Throttle showed up, like the rest of Monster, all these companies, like it literally felt like one summer there was maybe one or two, and then the next summer there was like 10, 20. Like it was
the energy drink boom.
Yeah, and you name it, whoever you name a group or whoever, they were coming out with their own energy drink. It was like happening that quick.
That's insane. It's weird because I don't remember the first. Do you remember the first energy drink you ever had?
The very, very first one?
Yeah. Do you have any idea what it was?
I feel like if it was anything, it would have been like a soda variant that was considered an energy drink. So I feel like I've had, like really early on, I went over to look at what like Jolt was. And then, do you remember there used to be, do you remember when there used to be, was it Vault? Or there was like an energy soda? God, it was in a green bottle.
Vault.
I feel like that's what it was called.
Maybe. I remember, God.
Looked like this.
Oh, yeah. I think I do remember that.
I feel like I used to drink a lot of that.
It's like a green, it's in a green thing.
Because that was sort of market, if my memory's like, it was 2005 when that was, but like kind of was.
Is that the one they did the commercial that was like all the animals in night vision and they were singing like all night long?
It might have
all
been.
night. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that, but it could be. But I think I remember drinking a lot of that because that was like a hybrid like thing. But I think my first transfer over into the like energy drink world probably was either, if I had to guess, it was either a Red Bull or Monster. I have a feeling. I don't remember that one.
Yeah. I guess this is just saying it's for Mountain Dew, but I remember this commercial.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't remember it?
I know. I'm drawing a blank on that.
Oh, God. What is it actually for? Oh, shit. Okay, it's over. Let's say, what drink is it actually for? Energy soda. Oh, no, MDX.
Oh, dude, I remember. Oh, my
what
God,
it was for.
dude.
MDX.
Dude, we could do a whole thing on just energy sodas. I remember
I
MDX.
was thinking Vault was MDX then.
No, they were two separate. One's Coke, one's Pepsi.
Ah.
Oh, my God, dude. I forgot about MDX. Dude, I drank so much MDX. I forgot about that completely.
Yeah.
Oh, man, now I got to look that up because that I remember drinking a lot of. But that was because...
I don't know why I remember that commercial so well.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because animals sing like...
Yeah, I do like animals singing. So. Talking animals are fun.
Oh, my God. I forgot about this soda. But I think that this in part was because, like, how much... I don't drink much of it nowadays. Maybe once a month, once every other month, I'll drink Mountain Dew. But there was a time in my life where it was not unheard of for me to drink a 12-pack by myself on a Saturday night.
Yeah, that's true.
So I was drinking a lot of Mountain Dew and any variant of Mountain Dew that existed, and that was MDX. And I remember, oh, man, 2005 until 2007. So, yeah, the same time Vault would have come out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was our high school time.
I just remember it being a very thick Mountain Dew. That's all it was. Like, it tasted just... heavy.
I don't really remember what it tasted like, but I remember drinking it, but I don't
Yeah.
quite remember what it tasted like.
I just remember it being more green and just
More green.
tasting like heavier.
Tasted more green.
If that makes any sense. Just tasted heavier.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Wait a second. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I noticed there was no sugar in that one.
Oh, there's no sugar in that one?
Yeah, I thought that had lots of sugar. But
Dude,
we'll get to
energy
that.
drinks these days are getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they are. Now there's so many kinds, so many brands.
It
whatnot.
feels like everybody's hopping into the energy drink
The
game.
energy drink game, yeah.
And I'm going to take one more look, but I feel like once you get, there's not much history past, let's see. Well, I guess in 2004 you get your first 5-hour energies come out.
Oh.
But 2002 it seems to be when the big push for those things came in. I remember 5-hour energy hitting because that was intriguing.
Yeah.
And then 2007 energy powders and tablets. And then, not too long after. Do you remember, not too long after that, then they talk about how they were becoming more prevalent in bars because people were mixing them together.
Yep.
And then in 2012, energy drink was listed for the first time in Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
that's kind of...
Not until 2012, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
But that's kind of just the very basic. There's not a whole lot of other information on them other than what's in a lot of them and the chemistry and how they supposedly work because they're just chopped full of everything. And there's a bunch of boring things on regulation that I don't feel like going over. Other than banning caffeinated alcohol drinks in some places.
Oh, damn. All right, well, let's go into the specifics here, and we're gonna do something for you guys.
Yeah. We figured if we're going to talk about energy drinks, we might as well just drink energy drinks.
We're not going to drink a whole can of each flavor, though, because I feel like we would die.
Dude, look, all we really need to do is do half and half of all these, and then we'll be okay, because it'll only be 3. Well, my 4th for the day, but...
Yeah, totally.
Look, I already said that I would drink the Red Bull, because I kind of bought it for those purposes, but... Dude, let's just get into it. So, where are we starting?
Well, we got to start with Red Bull, because it was the, or AMP, because...
Technically, I don't know. According to the, Red Bull was 97. I don't know when AMP was.
Well, AMP was after, but it was the...
its roots were before that.
Right.
It was Josta before that.
So it depends on how you want to count it, I guess.
I would say let's just start with Red Bull. Because in my mind, in my history, 2001 was AMP. So technically it was Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
And in my heart of hearts, this is the one I remember kind of heavily the first, and they were here from the beginning.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Okay, we're starting here.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, hold on. Do we want
try
this?
Okay, and now you're going to have to do that for each one to see what the difference in the sound
that's
is.
such a good smell. I don't know what that smell is, but it's a good smell. Tell me when.
Just, oh, God, looks like piss. When you actually, look at it, okay, that's good. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. Doesn't that look like pee?
It does kind of, yeah.
If you haven't drank any water for all day.
If you were dehydrated as all get out, that's exactly what that looks like.
Oh no.
Now I'm just gonna drink it out of the can because I bought it because I was gonna do that.
All right. Now taste.
I always said one of the one question that's never been answered and is really hard to answer. What the hell does Red Bull taste like?
What does it taste like?
I don't know. It just tastes like Red Bull. That's the problem. I don't know what it tastes like other than it tastes like Red Bull.
Does Red Bull even have a flavor, or is this just what all of those things together taste like?
I guess it's just what all those taste like. I don't know. I looked it up, and it literally online for flavor, it just says amber. I don't know what the heck amber is supposed to taste like.
Okay. Well, I guess this is what amber. It's got like a. Okay, I can taste the sugar in it. I'm gonna try.
Okay. All right.
It's like sparkly sugar.
I feel
Maybe
like
a little bit of berry,
Yeah, I feel like it's fruit based.
like a hint of berry.
Maybe like a really tangy. Well, no, I wanted to say fruit punch, but it's not even really a fruit punch.
No.
Man,
Well,
I just you know.
next.
All right. Next one, Amp. Might as well.
Amp. Yep. That's the
Look,
next
I feel like at this rate, because this one feels like one of the
this is
newer
the
ones.
newest. Yeah.
Full Throttle feel. Let me look up Full Throttle and Monster.
Yeah, and Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Yeah, we'll see which one came out first. I'm gonna guess that Full Throttle was first, and then Rockstar, and then Monster. That's my guess.
So Full Throttle was introduced in 2004.
Okay.
So 2001, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
What I have to look at? What did you guess?
Monster.
Next?
I guessed Rockstar next. I feel like Rockstar's been around for a while. Because it was always promoted in like video games and like wrestling, I think.
Ooh.
No. It has been around for a while. Oh no.
2001.
Longer than I thought.
These two came out the same year. It looks like.
Damn. Rockstar, you son of a bitch. Rockstar will make your pee look like that if you drink it.
It's true. Like yeah. Most of these will do that to you.
I feel like
They turn
Rockstar
like
more
neon,
than the rest, though.
neon green.
Yeah, that's true. You turn the lights off, you can see it.
yeah, it's true. It's true. I've drank way too many to know that.
Okay, Monster. When did you?
All right, when did I say Full Throttle was?
2000. These 4?
Yeah, I believe.
Is that what you said?
I think Full Throttle was 2004, right?
Get some multiple tabs open, man.
I do have multiple. I do. I just keep closing them because there's no point in keeping them open. Yeah, 2004. So.
Oh my God! What?
2002.
Wow, 2002, huh?
Yeah.
Full Throttle. I remember seeing you like my whole life. I'm surprised that you were this late in the game.
And then I'm pretty sure what's that last one there?
Bang.
Bang.
I know this one's newer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for us, it's newer.
Yeah. But I'm like just hearing people talk about it though. Like people are talking about it right now online and stuff. Like Bang gives you so much energy.
Because I guess it's supposed to be a workout type energy drink.
I think it's just like gives you crazy energy, I guess is what I'm hearing.
Right.
It even says not approved for people under the age of 18.
Darn.
And none of the other energy drinks say that. I wonder if you could buy this under 18.
Probably,
yeah.
Otherwise, they'd have to keep it locked up behind someplace.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing as.
But it does say it on the can though, and none of the others say that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they're kind of in the order that they.
Okay.
So
wait, when did Bang come out?
I don't know. It's not saying.
Oh.
I think it's that new. I think
Okay.
2018.
Damn.
So like just last year.
All right. Oh, what's the sugar content in Red Bull?
Come on. Sorry, we had to enjoy that first. Sugar content on Red Bull. 26 grams.
Per can?
Sorry. No, 52 grams total in the can.
52. Okay. And what about Amp?
So now we're moving to Amp, which is 58 grams
Per can?
per can.
Okay. It's pretty similar.
I mean, believe it or not, Red Bull's numbers are like all lower than Amp's. Well, tell me when.
Okay. Oh, that looks even more like.
Oh my God, dude,
neon
that looks
piss.
so neon.
Okay, that's good. Oh, jeez. You know, when you actually have to look at what it looks like,
Yeah, when you got to look at them
you're
out
not
of
drinking it out of the can. It's a different,
Yeah.
like.
it's a whole different. It's a whole different ball game.
You can fool your taste buds, but it's harder to fool your eyes.
I don't know what to do. I feel uncomfortable with this many open cans on the table.
Here, we'll put them on this side.
I guess we're just
no
gonna
electronics.
I guess we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, cheers.
Here we go. Okay. A lot more of like a lemon lime feeling there.
Yeah.
At least I can tell what the flavor is.
I haven't had original amp in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It tastes weird.
This one is, let me tell you a story about this one. I used to get an amp, not just the original flavor, but like all the flavors of amp. I think now you can only get the original. I don't see the other flavors.
Original
like,
and cherry
ever.
are the only two.
Yeah,
I
they used
see.
to have like grape and all these different
Yeah, I
ones.
think they're phasing out because now they have like that new Gamer Fuel or G Fuel
Yeah.
line that they're trying to push where all those flavors are now.
Well, look, I used to work at, and I can say this because I don't work there anymore. I used to work at the Best Buy warehouse. Fuck that place. That's the only job I ever walked out on. But I used to have to go to work at 6 in the morning, and it was like a half an hour drive. And so I'd wake up at like 5, whatever, and I would just be tired as fuck. And this is back before I was working out, before I was eating healthy, before I was like actually making positive choices in my life.
Right.
I don't know how many I make, but like I was making less back then is what I'm saying.
Right.
And dude, every morning I would buy all my energy drinks in a day. I'd buy like 5 of them for the week and keep them at home.
Oh,
and I would just
God.
grab an energy drink, and I shit you not, I would take like a scoop of Cheerios and like stuff it in my pocket.
What the hell?
And I would literally drive to work and eat Cheerios and and drink the energy drink
Oh my
before I got there.
God.
Yeah, that was my breakfast every morning. And I had to like watch the sun come up as I was driving to this miserable shithole of a job. And just tasting this
Just takes
reminds
you back.
me, just takes me back.
You just need a handful of Cheerios.
I
in your
really
pocket,
do,
dude.
yeah. Yep. Those were dark times, dude.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Would have been 2011, early 12. So
I think my college years I was mainly I wasn't big on.
I don't know where you were.
No,
yeah.
at college. I was at college. I think those days, like, I didn't drink a lot of energy drinks until it was like finals time, and then everybody, you pretty much. I think it was coffee. Coffee was more of a big thing for me in college.
Okay.
Because a buddy of mine from college was working as a barista, so I would mainly go over there and be like, "Dude, I need to stay up for the day. Make me something to stay up for the day."
Nice.
And he'd whip me up something out of coffee. Which he was good at it because I'd stayed up for that day, the rest of that night, trying to get back to sleep because I couldn't. So,
Right on.
so yeah.
Okay, well.
So what's?
there
God,
we
this
go.
is. I'm already starting to regret this, but I am starting to feel a little bit more perky, man. It's pretty good. It's kind of.
Well, next we have Rockstar. And let me tell you about Rockstar, dude. Okay, so this is the one where I used to drink this a lot too. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic today. To me, it's me today. Well,
Don't worry, dude. Just drink more. You'll be okay.
today it's me hitting the mic a lot. Yeah, dude. How am I already out of it? What the hell? All right. So listen, this is important.
You can do it, dude.
It's an important story. What am I talking about? Okay, so there is 62 grams of sugar in this entire can.
62.
Yeah, so we're.
What is this? The later they release, the higher the sugar content in them.
That's how the next company tries to trump the previous one.
Just more sugar.
We're just going to increase our sugar content.
All right, this is getting ridiculous.
And they certainly did. Yeah, so I would drink a lot of Rockstar back in the day too, and I remember having piss that looked.
I remember
really,
Rockstar was the bigger one that kind of changed. Ooh, that was nice.
That's got a nice pop to it.
That was a nice pop. I really don't like the way these look now that I'm seeing them out of the can.
You gotta say when.
That's good.
I know. Once you like, they all look the same too.
Yeah.
Pretty much, just like
That's-
dark pea.
Oh, God, look at that, dude.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. Ugh.
man.
So sparkly.
Dude, it just doesn't.
Well, it's not like we're doing shots, at least.
This kind of feels like it, though.
I know.
All right, I mean, cheers, dude. Yeah. To being a rock star.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, no. Hey, we're not done yet.
It's okay. That's what I bought a stack for. I don't want to
mix them too much. Yeah, what does Rockstar taste like?
I
can taste the sugar like real bad. It's very like tangy. Like no, what is it?
The aftertaste
feels like it dries your mouth out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's
like it's so sugary, like tangy on top, but then it kind of ends, and it just reminds me, what is that flavor? Like I know that flavor, and it's driving me nuts.
The aftertaste?
It's like cough medicine.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, some people say Red Bull tastes like cough medicine.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good for them.
Yeah, this one. Oh, dude, oh my god, this reminds me of high school too. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing.
I now remember why I never was a fan of Rockstar.
This Rockstar reminds me of high school. Amp reminds me of that job. Monster reminds me of Warped Tour. I never really liked Full Throttle. Red Bull reminds me. What does Red Bull remind me of? I don't know. I don't know if I have a memory associated with Red Bull.
All I know is just like I don't know how. Well, might as well just share that. Like I struggle with sleep apnea.
Yeah.
You name it, and like could never figure out what was caused. Like back before I knew all this, like tired all the time, and like I was up to like 1 or 2 energy drinks a day to make it through a day. And also my memory of that is I started with amps, and I'd be like, okay, amp will get me. Amp wasn't getting me through the day. So then that's when I learned that Red Bull, however,
gives you wings.
Pretty much would get me through the day. So that's kind of my association with Red Bull, as it just worked. Excuse me.
No.
My bad, dude.
That's okay.
But we're drinking carbonated drinks. This isn't going to go over well. Dude, and we're only halfway through.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling more energized, though?
I guess. Dude, the Rockstar, though, like, my mouth just feels dry now.
Here, give me the can again. I just, like...
Give it another sample?
Yeah, I'm kind of like...
Another sample?
It just doesn't look right. Nope, it's still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad. What is that flavor, though? Whatever the aftertaste on it is.
I think you're right. I think it's just like cough medicine. Like, I can, like, the sugar is lingering. I can taste the sugar in my mouth. And my mouth is, like, dry. So that's what I get out of it.
It's like, yeah, I think maybe it's just sugar. It's like... It's kind of got like that brown sugary.
Yeah.
Just like, I swear that like aftertaste I've had in a cough drop.
Probably.
It's a sugary aftertaste with sugary cough drop aftertaste. That's what I'm going with.
And I feel like, I don't know if it's because we had the other two also, but I'm feeling like that was like too much sugar for me.
Yeah.
I don't eat a ton of sugar except for Saturdays. It's kind of been my cheat day the last few weeks or whatever.
Right.
So like when I eat sugar, I really notice it.
Like you notice it a lot.
Yeah. I'm very sensitive to it because I don't have a lot
and see,
of
the
it.
weird thing is like this Red Bull tastes sweeter to me than those ones. But you know what's really going to kick it is Monster, because Monster's sweet as all get out.
Monster has 54 grams of sugar per can. So this is actually less than the Rockstar. And just slightly more than the Red Bull.
Boy, that Red Bull's now starting to taste kind of weird too. It's just so many different flavors going on right now.
Ruined it. Okay, so Monster will always be associated to me with like Warped Tour and
Okay.
like that, pop punk scene, because it's always like the sponsor of like the tour. Like there's always a Monster tent or a Monster stage, and they give away free
Yeah,
monsters
that's
and
true.
stuff. Like it's always been like part of it. So I just kind of like associate it in my mind with that.
I always remember, for me,
Scene.
it was like some sporting events, because they were like, I mean, Red Bull came out
Uh-huh.
and they sponsored like,
Like racing and,
everything,
like, yeah.
racing,
Mhm.
all that. Came out with their own like extreme sports stuff.
Yeah. Isn't there a Red Bull car in NASCAR? Like a Red Bull.
Oh yeah, dude, you
Like,
name it anywhere, dude.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure like Red Bull sponsored, box or someplace.
Right.
They're all over the
Yeah.
place. And then like during that time, Monster was like, well, we got to compete, and so like Monster started to like, I remember them like breaking in and advertising in some place. Like I remember like motocross was a big like
Oh yeah.
things like that,
Uh-huh.
like that they were pretty big on. And then it's like it's more action sports stuff, but that's kind of where I remember Monster coming in.
Yeah. I do kind of remember that too.
I don't remember drinking a whole lot when I was younger. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
we're gonna drink some now.
Yeah, dude, you ever get the import can of this?
Yes.
I like that one.
You know what? There's a lot of offshoots of Monster, right? There's like Monster rehabs and stuff.
Right.
There's the one I always get. It's a newer one. It came out I think last year, and it's the dragon fruit flavor.
Yeah, and the white. Yeah, the white.
Yeah,
can
it's
one,
not
yeah.
carbonated. It's like a tea flavored Monster, and it tastes really good. It's my favorite. So if I were to get an energy drink that I would actually enjoy drinking for the day, that's what I would have gotten. But that's a Monster product, but
Right,
it doesn't
right.
taste anything like Monster.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's where we'll end up, is talking about all the different variants.
This one also has that kind of murky piss color, but it doesn't have as much of a head though when you pour it.
No.
No.
Yeah, you're right. This feels a little less carbonated. Maybe not. No, see, dude, this one definitely smells sweeter,
It smells sweeter, yeah.
and it's gonna taste a whole hell of a lot sweeter. I mean,
Okay.
now that I start drinking these back to back, I realize how like medicine-y, sugary these all taste.
Yep. Monster, you're right. It does kind of taste sweeter, even though it has less sugar
Yeah.
than the Rockstar. But Monster doesn't have that like weird aftertaste though that Rockstar
No.
does. Monster's
Is
kind
it
of got
just-
like a. It might be a berry flavor also, like a
I think you're right. Yeah.
kind of like a berry
I
aftertaste.
am getting kind of a berry aftertaste.
Yeah,
This one kind of feels like it hangs out in my mouth a little longer. Is that weird?
maybe.
Like just like a sugary film.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like
Yeah,
goes away, but
I get that. But yeah, it's not bad.
No.
Yeah. Well, we'll decide. We'll do a full like. I know you're gonna pick Red Bull, but
maybe.
after the taste test of all of them, we'll.
I mean,
we'll
I
kinda
haven't tried Bang, and I
rank them.
haven't gotten that one.
Yeah.
Full Throttle, I already know. I'm not looking forward to
Me
that
neither.
one.
But we had to do it because it's one of the big.
I got
ones.
a story about that one though,
Uh-oh.
but not about me. But he won't care if I tell the story, but because it's nothing bad. But
Okay.
I got to get through the Monster first. I jokingly before this was just like, dude, we'll drink them, like whatever, we'll drink
Uh-huh.
3, and now that I'm like getting through with some of them, like it's so sweet
Yeah. Yeah.
and so much carbonation. Like I it's just so sweet.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right. So I think I don't have any more on Monster. What do we got next? Full Throttle?
yeah. So we had to get Full Throttle because it's one of the big ones. It's one of the big brands. There's a lot of offshoots of it. I felt like it wouldn't be right unless we had it. Having said that, I already know I don't like this.
Oh, I don't like it either.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do it near the. You know what's weird is this smells more like soda than it does an energy drink.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Oh man, I can already smell the taste though.
It kind of smells like soda. This has a lighter piss color. It's more It's like if you're still dehydrated, but like you had a sip of water earlier.
Right. It's like neon Mountain Dew. Like,
And this has 58 grams of sugar per
God,
can.
who puts this out?
Doesn't this Coke? Maybe not. Maybe it's its own company. Full Throttle Energy Company. So. Manufactured Full Throttle Energy Company. Yada,
Oh,
yada,
it's its own.
California.
It's its own energy drink company now, but it used to be a Coca-Cola company. I don't want to drink this because I know I don't like it.
We got to. For the show. For the show, man. For the show.
It's not as bad as I remember, but
Dude, it tastes like straight up piss.
I just
I'm not gonna lie. This one tastes like piss. With like maybe a lime flavor to it.
I'm glad. You go drag to it. It tastes like piss with maybe a hint of lime.
Piss with a hint of lime. Full Throttle.
I mean, what the real question is how do you know what piss tastes like with a hint of lime?
You never drank your own piss?
No, I can't say that I have, dude.
Oh, well, me neither. No, I never drank my own piss, but I did. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Okay.
She consented. Go
I'm just gonna drop it there. She consented. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna
and
touch
requested.
it. Moving on.
Yes.
Anyway, well, you know Hauk, my buddy Hauk.
Yeah.
When he was still going to school, which this was years ago.
Uh-huh. You didn't have to name drop him. You could have just said this guy I know, but I'm glad you did.
I'm gonna do it anyway. It's nothing bad, and he won't care.
Okay.
He won't care because all I remember about drinking Full Throttle is he used to drink it all the time. Like if he could have gotten like instead of a water spigot, it just be a Full Throttle spigot. It might as well have been.
Right.
Because I remember going up there. This is Plattsburgh University, so there's nothing to do up there other than to like hang out and play video games or go drink. And I wasn't old enough to do that at the time. So we literally did nothing but play video games and drink Full Throttles like 2 and 3 cans at a time.
Okay.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I hated and probably will never do it again. But that's my only Full Throttle experience. I think
I
that
thought
was
you were
like
gonna say someone like threw up with it or something.
No one threw up. But all I remember after that is I never wanted to drink it again. It was just not good. But I remember there being like a vending machine full of Full Throttle. Why would you want that?
Just a Full Throttle.
Just Full Throttle.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting to me.
I know that's starting to. But we got one more.
Ugh.
One more, man.
Right.
And then I'm gonna make a weird request, and you're just gonna go along with me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
But let's get through Bang.
Bang. This is a new one.
This is a new one. I only recently just started seeing this on shelves like a few months ago. The one that was on the shelf below that I don't remember the name. I didn't look at the name. That one looked like it was new too. There's like Gas Monkey Energy too. That one's brand new.
This has creatine in it.
Okay.
Which that helps your muscles absorb water and proteins and stuff.
Okay, so this is definitely they're kind of gearing it more towards people who exercise, that market. Is that what they're trying to?
I guess so. Yada yada yada. It's got the caffeine warnings and it's got the not for people under 18 on it, which is
Well, good thing we're both over 18.
But there's no sugar.
No sugar. All right. Whoa. Let's see how this goes. Well, that's a good pop. Good pop on it.
It's clear.
And it's clear. That's weird.
Oh man, this is the first one that's clear.
That's weird.
Somebody drank their water last night.
It's not like neon yellow. I don't know whether I can drink this. It smells okay.
Yeah, it looks like Sprite, like it's fizzy and clear.
It does. It just smells like
It
just smells like berry Sprite.
Yeah.
It just tastes like berry Sprite.
Yeah, basically.
It's just berry Sprite.
It's definitely got a berry flavor. And it's sparkly.
All right.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Berry. I mean, it's not bad. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's
if that's your thing.
I mean, if it works for you, man, go for it. But I mean, if you had your choice, man, which one are you going back to?
Oh God. Can I say none?
You can say none.
No, I gotta pick one.
What I am going to tell you to do while you're doing that, hand me the Full Throttle can.
Why?
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Okay. Now hand me the Monster can.
Oh God. Oh God.
Come on, dude. They're all here. I didn't think I was going to do it.
Okay.
What do I got next? Amp?
Rockstar.
Rockstar, okay.
We almost drank that whole can, actually.
Yeah, we did. Is that all of them?
Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, God. Dude. No.
Why?
No, it just smells like lemon cleaner.
It probably is lemon cleaner.
Smell that. Just lemon cleaner now.
Oh, dude, that's nasty.
It's just lemon cleaner now.
Oh, no.
Come on, we had to know. Well, I had to know. You didn't. I mean, you didn't, but I did. I need to know.
Oh, no. Come on, man. That's just nasty.
Dude, is it weird that it kind of just now tastes like nothing?
Yeah, because you've numbed your mouth so much, you can no longer taste.
Dude, it doesn't taste like... It just tastes like giant berry flavor.
Yeah.
And then like all the aftertaste is gone because they all mask each other.
Well, that's...
Come on, dude, you need to know. Just... There you go.
I'm surprised some weird chemical reaction didn't happen where it like fizzed out or changed into like...
Dude, it does have a weird
black.
aftertaste because you get all of them. It just one after another. It's weird.
Oh, come on.
Dude, it's not that bad. You can do it.
I don't know. I don't even know what that taste is.
Dude, it doesn't taste like anything.
It doesn't taste like anything.
It just kind of is there now.
Oh.
It does kind of rotate through all the after flavors.
It does.
Because you get like the little of the Red Bull end, then you get a little of the berry end, then it just goes into the Amp Monster, and then a little of the Rockstar Full Throttle.
Yep, totally.
But basically, just sugar.
Yeah. Damn. Oh. Well, that's fun. Let's see. The Rockstar's almost gone. Monster's like halfway. I'm still pretty full. That's still pretty full.
Yeah, well, the Red Bull's gone.
My stomach.
I don't know whether this was the best idea,
Yeah.
but we did it anyway.
Well, yeah. I guess I would have to pick Monster
Yeah,
out of those.
I'd go. Well, I already drank. I'd go back to Red Bull.
Yeah.
But I do drink. I like the Cherry Amp. We don't have one of those here, but Cherry Amp's pretty good.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. This story didn't come up, but I feel like we need to talk about that. There's some flavors or some brands of energy drinks that you can't find anymore, in part because there's been folklore around them that like they were banned and this and that.
Right.
One that comes into mind is cocaine energy drink.
Yeah, there's an energy drink called Cocaine that is just insanely caffeinated. There's no actual like cocaine in it that I know of.
Right.
There might be. Who knows? Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's just.
But
Do you know the story behind it? Like, why was it? Because I remember you bringing it to me and being like, "This is some mythic energy drink from the far away that you've never had before. Try it."
yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, like, why is this a big deal?" And I'm like, "We can't get this back home." And I'm like, "Okay, like, but why?"
Yeah, I don't know if it was discontinued because of the name or because it was just
There was something in it that shouldn't have been in
so bad. But it was called cocaine, and it like burns your throat. Well, it just tasted like straight up fire.
I remember because we were talking about this earlier, but I think it was like a class trip, like it was our senior trip or something.
Uh-huh.
And you had found it, and you were like, you had tried it. You gave it to like there was a few others that were hanging out with us that day.
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, dude, try this. And all I can remember is drinking it and it just being like, just burned my throat all the way down. Like looking at you like, why would you want to drink this? Like it was bad.
Yeah. I don't know. So I don't know what the history is on it, but I guess it was taken away most places. Though I did find it in Kansas like 3 years ago at a gas station. So maybe it was just...
So it's still lingering around in some places.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I haven't seen it since.
It still tasted the same. It still burned.
Still burned?
Yeah.
Why'd you buy it again?
I just was excited to see it. I was like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah, I imagine it's still floating around in some places, but like, yeah, I just remember it not being not good.
Yeah. The other one I wanted to talk about was we don't have the brand No Fear here.
That's right.
I don't even know if that brand really exists anymore.
I haven't seen it. So.
But our senior year of high school, my energy drink of choice was No Fear, and the flavor was Gold. Don't ask me what flavor that is, but it was called No Fear Gold. It was in a black and gold can, and it was delicious. And I got it like every day, and I drank it and ate oatmeal cream pies. That was my breakfast in high school. I was not always a very healthy person, you guys.
Yeah, no, he was a vogie back then.
I'm still not really that healthy, but
compared to everybody else, man, you're doing better than me.
But yeah, I missed that so much, and it was discontinued. I looked it up. Like it's not like the cocaine that might exist somewhere. Like it's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
It is discontinued completely. So
man,
I'll never be able to.
I think Sobe is a company that came and went.
Sobe
it's still around, but
yeah, but they don't really do energy drinks anymore. They do like their
waters and juices and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
But
yeah, No Fear Gold, dude.
I don't really have one that was like that. As I said, I always just went back to.
Well, you were talking about Vault earlier. It's not really an energy drink, but something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that I used to drink back. MDX and Vault were, because I remember not wanting to quite go 100%. I didn't want to go the energy drink route. And then college, it was more coffee, and I think coffee, and then maybe that was Monster territory when it was drinking that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after it was Amp, and then now it's usually Amp or Red Bull. Or honestly, which I wouldn't cheaper, because energy drinks are not cheap.
Yeah. Like I said, in my everyday life, I don't really get energy drinks much anymore. And if I do, it's kind of the non-carbonated, non-sugar ones, like that dragon fruit. Well, that dragon fruit one has like 10 grams of sugar, but it's like, it's super low. I'll get something like that, or coffee is what I do. Right.
Which nowadays there's coffee energy drinks. There's juice-based ones. There's regular ones. There's non-carbonated. There's, God, you name the flavor. I remember when there's like one or two flavors of Monster. I don't know. I remember when there was like one or two flavors of Monster, like maybe three at most of Amp, and Red Bull had like two versions, and now like there's like 5 or 6 versions, if not more, of Red Bull. Rockstar and Monster are ridiculous because I feel like there's both sugar and no sugar, no carb.
Yeah.
And like
Rockstar has the juices. There's like Rockstar.
Oh, that's
juice.
right. Rockstar does the juices.
And Monster has the rehabs. They're like tea and juice and lemonade and all that stuff.
Where do you put because Mountain Dew kind of does Game Fuel, which I think is what they're trying to replace Amp with.
Uh-huh.
But then they have like their Kickstart.
Yeah.
Which is, I feel like, just energized soda with
basically, yeah.
a little kick. But there's like but there's stuff like that. Basically, if you want to get your caffeine in a version that you're thinking of, it's probably out there somewhere. You just have to look.
Yeah, there's no shortage.
But so I mean, did we have any questions from people?
Just one regarding energy drinks.
Okay.
And it leads into a podcast we're going to do next time. So I don't know if we want to do it next time or do it this time.
I say we do it for next time.
Yeah. Keep it all on topic.
Yeah. There wasn't a one on yours?
It's still related to our next topic.
I thought I thought he posted a question about energy drinks that we haven't had.
Oh.
Sounds good, but we haven't had.
Oh yeah, Rockstar Guava. It was discontinued apparently, but did we ever have it? I never had it.
No, me either. I just
I'm sure, I'm sure it's good, dude.
It probably is.
I'm sure it's good. Yeah, I mean, because like after a certain point in time, I kind of just stopped having energy. Like after probably 2013, 14, I wasn't getting them like I used to. So if I did get them, it was something I'd already had. Like I wasn't really trying all the new flavors and
right.
this and that.
What's your thoughts on 5 Hour Energy?
I don't know, because it's not really a drink.
No, it's just like caustic chalk.
It's like, yeah, it gives you like a boost of like B vitamins and stuff. Like I don't know. It never really worked for me.
Yeah, no. What I guess to wrap it up here, what do you think the future of this crap is?
Oh God, just more crap. Like it's gonna more caffeine, more sugar, more flavors. They're adding creatine to fucking energy drinks, like everything.
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
And they're gonna keep marketing to teenagers and young people because that's, primarily who buys them.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's always gonna be like featured in video games and sports and stuff. Like, well, everyone watches sports, but you know what I mean. Like it's that like, yeah, let's go get excited.
Right.
Hello,
yeah.
kids. Basically, Red Bull is kind of marketed towards adults because it's like associated with alcohol a lot.
Vodka Red Bull,
Red Bulls and stuff like that. So there are some energy drinks that market towards like older crowds, but I feel like the majority of like Rockstar, Monster, Full Throttle, like all those kind of market towards younger people.
That's true.
And I think that's a trend that's going to continue because that's where their money
probably
is.
Right. I remember. I remember one of the worst days was I went up to a bar to order. It was Target. I went up there. Can I get a vodka Red Bull? And they're like, no. Well, they didn't even tell me, and they just poured me a full throttle vodka. I was like, this isn't vodka Red Bull. It was it was bad. Let's just go there. It was bad.
Yeah. They'll just Red Bull when you order it at a bar just means whatever energy drink the bar has. They don't care that it's Red Bull.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Although what I will say is that was it the Red Venom?
Venom, yeah.
That?
Yep.
Make cherry bombs out of them?
Is that good?
Oh, dude.
I guess I've never had a bad cherry bomb, so.
Dude, it's bad.
Right on.
That's another energy drink I don't think exists anymore.
Well, that's another element of energy drinks that we didn't really talk about was adding them with alcohol.
Yeah.
Let's just say
you can do it.
If you do it, you're mixing uppers with downers. So
yeah.
Anything can happen.
Anything, yeah.
Did I do that much? I don't remember. In my drinking days, I was standard. Like I pretty much mixed Coke with, rum or whatever I was drinking. I did do one that was like I mixed Mountain Dew with Captain Morgan. And if you do that, it tastes like cream soda.
Okay.
If you're into that, it tastes pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I mixed with energy drinks too much.
Yeah, no, me either. I did it like once or twice, and that was it.
Yeah.
Never was really big on it, but all right. I guess that's it for energy drinks, man.
I guess so. So I'll go nurse my wounds and try not to.
I'm gonna go do some laps.
Explode.
Or go walk around because I'm getting anxious sitting here, and I have a feeling that's because
I wonder why.
I don't know, man. Maybe because I probably drank almost 2 cans sitting here. So, well, I know I did. I drank a can of Red Bull except for what little you took out of it, and then what we've been pouring. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go do that.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, and
comment your favorite energy drink down below.
Comment your favorite. Yep, do that. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.